The time is 11 o'clock. And it's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Sunday night, May 7th, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock. And our top story on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Sunday night is Emmanuel Macron decisively defeats Marine Le Pen in French election. Austin, Texas. Texas pushed to the forefront of the national debate over immigration Sunday night when Republican Governor Greg Abbott signed a so-called Secretary of City's ban that lets police ask during routine stops wherever someone is in the U.S. illegally. Branchburg, New Jersey. Former President Barack Obama says congressional lawmakers should show political courage and not repeal the health care law that was a significant legislation. Highly. Much criticized visas program and allows borders to win fast-track immigration and return and investigating $500,000 in U.S. properties were extended in a bill signed by President Trump just one day before the senior White House advisor Jared Kushner. President Ashraf Ghani of Afghanistan said Sunday that Abdul Hasib, leader of the Islamic State affiliate, had been killed. Seoul, South Korea. North Korea has detained a U.S. citizen on suspicion of hostile against the regime. The statement created Central News Agency reported Sunday. Fadwa Baghati, in front of the picture of her husband, Marwan Baghati, news comes in the West Bank City where on Sunday as video showed Palestinian hunger strike leader snacking Israel said. Angela Merkel's party picked up momentum in the German state election to convincingly defeating the Social Democrats on 100 seats that shuttled in the national vote in September. Boston. Two engaged Boston doctors found dead this weekend inside a penthouse at a luxury county building most likely knew they were killer, police said. Justice John L. Lawson of the Michigan Supreme Court will be nominated to the United States Court of Appeals for the 6th Circuit in Cincinnati. Members of the street gang to find suspects in cop shooting. In San Diego, the 911 call asking police to check the 15-year-old boy sent an house at a Torrey Pines High School. The boy was wearing a gray shirt block fence at a medium building was not armed, the caller said. A teenage boy killed in Center police after pointing a BB gun, and officers called 911 more months earlier. Attleboro firefighter saved ducklings by storm drain. Sewer fund and pot sales on Foxborough town meeting warrant. Vista Donuts in Attleboro turns its lights off for good. And Marcel's gives heartfelt surprise tribute to Steve Massey in Foxborough. In Brockton, nearly 350 to be laid off in Brockton schools as district faces $16 million budget gap. Before West Texas media included nosedive on Thursday, weaponized rally driven by OPEC steel. Many managers slashed pension riser price by 20% according to the U.S. Southern Boom Rebels sent to Florida secret military space shuttle lands at Kennedy Space Center. With its cameras pointing away from the surface of the Saturn, the continued spacecraft shot some really cool eerie photos in the second drive between the wings of Jovian planet with the sun behind the planet. Americans with severe illness anxious over the GOP health plan. Peter Channel News time is 11:03 on this late Sunday night, and it's time now for a New England is reporting. New York, Massachusetts. More back to Route 28, Winslow Bay Road. 2 car. More back after the winter. 3 patients were requested. 3 rescued to the scene. And now, look at traffic and transit report at 11:04 p.m. Baby! Let's start your imagery with the Commuter Rail looking good on the subway and the ferries. They are all looking good. Okay, Lynn, I was in Bowie, down in New York City. Project Bridge is slow on both ends and same goes to the Bronx Rochester Bridge. 270 in both ends back to the Lawrence Expressway in Brooklyn. 270 eastbound side, also Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. President Bridge on the westbound side, it's local. Lincoln to Tunnel, it's a little slow. 95 on the northbound side, also after Route 8 after Bridgeport. 91 on the southbound side, also on Route 15 to New Hampton. Interstate 84 eastbound side, also on New Britain. 84 eastbound side, also on Route 20 in Sturbridge. 120 on the northbound side, also on Route 28 up in Lexington 45 the northbound side, Willis Route, Route 93 up and over. And otherwise, I was about with New England looking on this late Sunday night. Peter Channel News Time is 11:05 on this late Sunday night, and it's time now for weather report and looking at latest radar. And here it is. We're seeing some rain showers around south-central New Hampshire from Darien to Amherst, stretching up to Manchester, and stretching up to Confident. Up 93.89 for local American and headed towards Lebanon and stretching the northwestern portions of New Hampshire. And we're seeing some snow and sleet east of Bennington, Vermont, and some rain, sleet, and snow from south-central Vermont and stretching in the western portions of Vermont, and rain, sleet, and snow around east central portions of New York State, and raining around Milton and Queensbury in New York State, snow around the Adirondacks, and raining around east of Little Falls, around west of Schenectady, around I-88. And zooming you out, and it shows a lot of rain showers stretching all the way up in the east of Quebec and down from Northern down East Spain and western portions of New Brunswick and western Nova Scotia, and rain around central portions of Nova Scotia and eastern portions of Nova Scotia, and around New Brunswick and western portions of Prince Edward, and some rain and sleet around central portions of New York City, rain, snow, and sleet around northeastern portions of PA, and rain, sleet, and snow around east of Pittsburgh, and rain around Philadelphia and west central New Jersey, and rain around off the Jersey Shore and the Delaware and Maryland coast. All right. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For today, mostly clouds, got about 40 degrees, west about 6 to 8 miles an hour. For Monday, back to work, back to school. A slight temperature showers after 1 p.m. Parts about 58 degrees, west about 10 miles an hour. Transpiration at 20%. Monday night, mostly clouds, about 35 degrees, west about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Coming every midnight. For Tuesday, temperature showers May afternoon. Mostly clouds, about 56 degrees, and night west wind transpiration is 30%. Tuesday night, mostly clouds, about 37 degrees, calm wind. For Wednesday, temperature showers May after 8 a.m. Parts about 59 degrees, and transpiration is 30%. Wednesday night, mostly clouds, about 40 degrees. For Thursday, temperature showers after 8 a.m. Pontiac got about 60 degrees, anticipation 30%. Thursday night, mostly clouds about 44 degrees. For Friday, mostly clouds got about 61, about 45 degrees. Saturday, Pontiac about 61 degrees. Saturday night, chance of rain, mostly clouds about 4 degrees, anticipation 30%. And for Sunday, chance of rain, Pontiac about 62 degrees, anticipation is 30%. Currently in Taunton, it is overcast and 49 here. Taunton is overcast and 49, and it's Benfield, it's 49 overcast. And that is going to get by the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Sunday night, May 7th, 2017. Please have a good night with a good positive, and I'll see you tomorrow morning with more. I hope y'all have a good night.